Hey, this is Michael from Remove Back Pain. And in this video, I'm going to go over the best lower back pain relief products for you. And I'm also going to go over the best back pain gifts. At the time that I'm shooting this video, we're getting closer to Christmas time. You know, the holidays are nearby. Thanksgiving is actually just right around the corner. But for any time of the year, in general, really, I want to show you what gifts are available that you can go ahead and give a loved one, you know, a friend, a family member, or one for yourself, one that you're looking for. And so, you know, these can be very helpful ones to go for. They're all different depending on, you know, the conditions you have and what you're going through. So you got to look at those things, and I'll kind of cover those as we go along. But before I do any of that, if this is the first time you're watching me, I come out with videos on how to relieve back pain, how to remove it, and how to really just live a better life. You know, I've gone through these problems myself with my own aches and pains, but that's something for another time. I'll leave more information down below in the description, and I'll also leave the articles that I'm about to go into. I'm going to get into the share screen here. They'll be down below in the description, so make sure you check those out after you're done. And do not forget to subscribe. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so you can follow me and see all the other material I have on videos and my blog and what I've done so far. So let's not waste any more time. Let me go ahead and show you. So I'm going to be talking about the best back pain and best lower back pain products among the treatments that you can expect. So treatments and products, we're going to go into those two things here. So this is one of my articles. Again, I'll link to this underneath in the description so you can go ahead and check it out. But this is a very well in-depth article that I made myself with the knowledge and the expertise that I have. And I just wanted to share that with you. And I thought right now would be the most appropriate time since, you know, we're getting closer to the holidays, of course. But really, like I said, any time of the year. So you can go ahead and read through this. I have a little introduction, but I don't want to waste too much time on that. And here I've listed some of them. There's more of them. But let's start off with the first one. The first one being a DVD on yoga, right? And Vini yoga specifically, there are many different types of yoga you can go through. Maybe you have already tried it, but this is a good way to get into yoga. It's a beginner's way. It's an alternative than just watching videos on YouTube because they give you what you need. It's just kind of minimal though. You need somebody who can take you through a sequence step by step and do it day in and day out. I think something with Gary Grafso is a good way to go, and this is a video that I have myself, and it extremely works, and it works very well. So number two, Penetrex Pain Relief Cream. You know, there's so many pain relief creams out there, and you really have to understand how they all work, like menthol, capsaicin, arnica, right? You know, all the different types that are out there. So I help you understand which ones are going to be the most helpful for you, what you need to go with. TENS machine is another one. This is a conservative treatment to relieve muscle pain, right? It's arthritis. It gives you more muscle strength and so much more added benefits to it. Heating pads, then I go into the different types of heating pads. There's so many jaded ones, like the ones that are with jaded stone, microwavable, electric, so many different ones. Massagers. We go into seat cushions. I'm actually sitting on one of these right now, not that exact one, but as I'm shooting this video, I actually have one that I'm sitting on. Beamer Pro, Teeter, right, for sciatica, and many other things too. Trigger points, foam rollers, turmeric, so we have supplements in there as well. And I'm always adding to this, so there will be more of them, and there should be more that I will be adding. There's stuff like natural remedies, like I listed supplements, falls into one of them, and then you also have like CBD oil, essential oils, and so forth. So those are the ones I might be adding if you don't see them in here, but I have them in other places. So number one, before you think about a product, think about exercising. And what I like to do is think about when I'm going to get a product, I think about the category that I'm in. So this is going to help you. Think about it this way. So there are 4 different pillars to healing your back pain that I talk about a lot, and they're exercising, mindfulness, natural remedies, and what was the other one? So there was mindfulness, exercising, natural remedies, and healthy foods. That's the one I was missing. And I talk more about that and how to shape yourself into a better form with those. So you have more strength, more flexibility, more mobility when you do exercising, among many other things. Um, Number two, preparing to eat. That's going under healthy foods. Cognitive behavior, mindfulness, um, and consuming natural remedies, and that falls under what I listed at the end there: supplements, essential oils, CBD oil, etc. So here are some of the best back pain products of 2019 and moving forward, right? These are going to be updated as we go along, so you can go ahead and check this exact article out down below in the description. So I really took a lot of time to put this one together through my own experiences and through what I know. And number one, Vini Yoga is a good one because although it's not something you would expect to be number one, it's yoga, stretching. There's no better form of relieving back pain long term and right now than to do stretching and exercising, and yoga is by far the best long-term solution you can take. And I'm not gonna, just for the sake of time, because if I don't want to spend, we'd be here for like hours, to be honest with you, if I were here telling you all the benefits and the meaning and the features and the benefits of it. But really, just to highlight one thing, it's gonna really help you become more flexible, and it's going to give you the strength that you need, meaning that you're going to be able to finally go out for those walks much more easily, go to work much more easily, be more flexible to move your back in certain ways than you couldn't now. Number two, pain relief creams. We have Penetrix. So this is, I don't have it on me at the moment, but I have it sitting upstairs in my room. And it's a great product to relieve. It's mostly known for joint pain, but it can help out with muscle pain, and it's the best like joint pain reliever there is out there as a cream, and it's gonna really help you relieve those small aches, but it's also gonna go for those harder ones, and that's what it's known for. So those joint muscles, those joints, those muscles that almost interconnect and work together, it's gonna give you a lot of relief, meaning you're gonna have more mobility and you'll be able to get out there more, exercise, and do the activities that you couldn't do beforehand, which means you're going to have a lot more support without having to, the more you use it at the beginning, the less you'll have to use it over time, meaning that you'll have to not rely so much on remedies, and you'll be able to get out there more often, go live your life, and do the things you want to do on a day-to-day basis, whether that's working, spending it with time with family and friends, going out and exercising. You know how important that is. I know that's important to me. Going out and not having to worry about these things. TENS machines, as I named them, really good muscle stimulators. They're going to relieve aches and pains, arthritis. They're going to help with muscle strength, tired and sore muscles in your shoulders, back, abs, legs, knees, and more. These work well. They give you that little zap, and then you can crank up the volume on it and get more energy and get more relief from it. And this is kind of more of a quick way of getting that relief. So let's say you're like sitting in at home and you're watching TV. You might not have a massage to get, but you might have a TENS machine to relieve those muscles and aches. And you can do that, and it'll really help you do those activities in that moment of time, okay, that you want to. Heating pads, there's so many different ones. I have different articles on them too. So, and I also link out to them in here. So if you want to see like some of the best ones, see the 11 best heating pads. You can also click on that and go and see those as well. So you can learn more. And I break them down heating pad by heating pad, and it tells you which one's going to be the right one for you. Because there's different ones for acute, subacute pain. There's chronic pain, bulging discs, thinning discs, degenerative discs, sciatica, and so forth. But they're really good. They have great settings on them. You can use the controller, so you can have the most amount of time you can set on them. You can also have everything all in one place, right? You just click a button, it lowers down the heat, it puts the heat even higher, and it does different things for a longer amount of time, which means that you'll be really able to penetrate through that even tougher layer of skin to get to the tougher parts of your back pain, which will give you more satisfying relief over and over again throughout the time. So massagers, there's so many of them. This is just one of them that I picked, and it's one of my favorite ones. This is like one of the most effective ones. You have massage chairs. massage cushions. I have so many of them, so many different variations. I have this one myself too. And they work very well because they knead through the back and they move the little, if you can see the little red balls right here in the picture, they move in different ways. So then that way you can get different pressure relief in certain parts of your back and other muscles. It's not only for your back, but it's really going to give you that, feeling at its utmost, kind of like if you were sitting on a massage chair. And that's going to give you quick relief too, but it's also going to take out those sores so you can go and get up and do the things you need to do, like wash your dishes or go to work or do the little things much more easily and do them faster, right? Instead of spending all this time worrying about your aches and pains. Seat cushion, okay? These are extremely helpful. I'm actually sitting on one right now. I'm not going to take it off, but I have an everlasting one. There's different ones for different types of pain, like gel support for sciatica and other purposes. But it's going to help out your tailbone. It's very helpful. It's going to give you better posture. As I can tell right now, my posture has gotten better because I've been sitting on one. So you can have it anywhere you go. You can sit in the car and have it. You can have it inside the house. You can have it at work, which means it'll be easy for you to have your posture going and be able to realign those weak muscles and get those muscle imbalances back in check. So Beamer, okay. So Beamer is one of those where it's going to help you with your vascular therapy, right? It's vascular therapy, and it's one of the ones that most people don't know about so much, but it does work. And it's going to go through like a lot of the micronutrients in your body and micro blood vessels. It's going to be able to push rich nutrients through, and it's going to be able to help your blood flow much more easily. And which is nice because it doesn't only go through your back, it goes through all of your body, which allows you to breathe more, and it'll give you more time to get up and do the things you need to be doing, right? A teeter, right? Inversion tables. These are nice because you get to invert downward, meaning that you get more of the blood flow to come down to your brain, right? So you can get that relief in pressure through your mind. It opens up, and then it also goes through your spine. And it's going to help your spine in ways that you didn't know before because it's going to help the discs. The discs in your body, in your spine, they need to be lubricated. They need the water. They need the rich nutrient blood flow that they get from water in other ways. So you need those. And when it does that, it's going to fill up in the different parts of the spine, and it's going to give hydration, and it's going to allow you to breathe, and it's going to stretch, right? That's what allows your disc to stretch and your whole spine to stretch, which will give you more movement, and it'll help you breathe much more easily, and with a lot of more other things. So foam rollers, that's going to go ahead and relieve those muscle sores, those aches and pains. It's going to really get into the thicker parts of your muscles and your tissue, so it gets through there and it needs them out and it takes them out. Natural supplements, you have things, for this example, I'm going to use turmeric and curcumin. It's one of the most widely known supplements there is out there, and it's an Indian herb from the turmeric plant. It's got anti-inflammatory properties with it, and then the curcumin as well, and it drives the curcumin also helps drive that turmeric through the body with like bioprine and black pepper especially. So it's going to give that relief that you need much faster if it's flowing through much faster. And it's another way to use things. Here I've labeled another one here. We have number 11. I actually have updated this a little bit. So we have best CBD oil. This is one of them. There's so many different kinds that you can use, and I have an array of articles that I've done on because of my own experiences and what I know. So you can go ahead and look through those. But CBD oil is going to give you that neuropathic opening in your mind, and it's going to block those neurotransmitters, right? The little things, like imagine like a lot of little, how do I describe it? Like a lot of little microorganisms or little people like walking up, and they're all knocking at your door, like a salesman or somebody like that, right? Knocking on your door. You're getting all this pain already in your mind, but when you take this, it's going to go ahead and relieve that pressure, and that will no longer be a problem to you. when you're feeling it. And it'll also help you physically as well, mentally, as I stated. It's going to give you all those reliefs. But there's so many of them for different things like muscles, joints, mind focus and concentration, and a different anxiety in different areas. And I have different articles for all that, so you can see that. Essential oil is a good one too. Kind of acts like CBD oil in a way, but they're much more potent, so you got to be a little bit more careful with them. But they still give you that relief you need with joints, muscles. You have peppermint. You got so many different ingredients you can use, so many benefits of them. So there's so many different ones you can go with, and I've go ahead and left this here for you. And there's so many of different ones like therapy massagers that I've stated in here. You have the proteolytic enzymes. That's something that if you really want to know more about proteolytic, I have articles to that. That's something that is becoming very popular now, and it's in short, I have other articles, but in short, it's where proteolytic, you have these enzymes that are produced in your body, but as we get older, specifically 27 and older, we lose them. And the ability to fight off inflammation becomes much, much harder. So what happens is all this fibrin builds up, it's called fibrin, builds up at the inflammation place. And your enzymes can't fight enough of them fast enough. So you need more of these proteolytic enzymes to fight off that inflammation and get through the root of the cause. So these are like my go-to. I actually have them right here. There's one of them that I use. It's called Heal and Soothe. But I use proteolytic enzymes, and they work out very well. And then I've listed a book, Healing Back Pain, by Johnny Sarno. And this is a great thing to get into. Knowledge is power. The more you read about it, the more you're going to be able to heal your back pain now and long term. So I recommend you pick up books like that. So number 16, we have a support back brace. So we have, when you're on the job, you're doing something physically demanding, or it can be in the office or anywhere else inside the house, you're doing tasks. It's good to give you lumbar support so you can have better posture, but be careful how much you use them. I have more articles on that. Mattresses, I go for a Nectar, or there's also Tempur-Pedics, but I talk about that in another section. But those are very helpful because you'll be able to sleep much more easily with the right mattress in place. A massage cushion, they're going to give you targeted relief. And I also talked about massage cushions just earlier, or massage devices. This one is a massage chair. I specifically go for the the office chair is one that I go for, so you can see that one more by reading this. And if you needed a pillow, here's another one too, the Contour Pillow from Sleep Innovations. And then I have extra editions where you can go ahead and, once you get this article, it'll take you to like my best mattresses, my best mattress toppers, essential oil, CBD, back braces, pain relief creams, joints, supplements. Okay, so that's what I wanted to spend time on in this one, just to let you know there's more out there, and I'm always adding more so I can find the best ones for you. But let me go into now the best gifts, right? You probably want to know that. So I have this article here that I'll leave below as well. And you're going to see similar ones. So Penetrix is one of them. The Everlasting Comfort is the one that I'm sitting on. This is the exact one. I have this Everlasting Comfort back cushion for like chairs and for cars, and I have that one as well. Yoga DVD, heating pads, an ice pack, TENS units, massages, beamers, and the inversion table. So I'll just kind of quickly go through this because you've already seen most of them, but I have my videos in there, and then I also have very detailed instructions and stuff on how this can help you out. So you can go through these one at a time, look through them, and see which one is the best one for you at the moment. But let me just go through this. And another question I get to is, how do I know which one to pick? You know it based on what your condition is and what you need at this moment. And if you have a question on it, do drop me a comment down below and I'll help you out. And I also have extra resources on, I have an actual free guide on the 5 best steps to relieving your back pain, and I do it in its day-to-day 24/7. So I'll hand you that too. So when you get a product, you know how to use it day in and day out. Supplements. lumbar support back brace, kind of go into heel and soothe there more specifically. Lacrosse balls, back pain relief books, very important to have. Your support is most important in this, and there's going to be more that's going to be added to this. I'm always updating it, of course. There's other things, Ayurvedic massages. There's so many different things that I could put on here now, but again, I'm going to be adding to them so you can see more of them and the latest on top of that. Okay, so that's everything that I wanted to share with you in this video. Hopefully you got a lot of good out of this. I know I kind of went quickly at the end of it. And like I said, I'm always adding more, so there will be more things to add. Just check up on this again. And look below in the description to get access to these videos, right? So it's very important that you understand what relief products are out there, but which ones are the best ones for you at this moment in time and looking forward. It's not just about me showing you, here, go buy this. It's about knowing how to use them, when to use them. So if you have any questions, leave me a comment down below. And also check out for that guide that I'm going to leave down below on the 5 steps to relieving your back pain 24/7, 7 days a week. It's a very popular one. It's very in-depth. It's very long, but it's going to be worth your time. All right, that's it. Thank you.